The 3D Properties is the second default pane in 3D Edit mode. It allows you to edit your model's preferences like colors, opacity, highlights, and boundaries. The first set of options are under Object Rendering. Here, you'll be able to change how the object is rendered when exiting 3D Edit mode. You can change the render boundaries, height and width, which refer to the blue edges around the model. Scroll Ghost Opacity for editing the way that a ghost object appears, as we have explored in the View Ribbon tab video. Creating a Cut Face Color for cutting planes, which works by coloring the face where the plane has been placed, like this. The render quality of the model refers to the number of pixels created after exiting 3D Edit mode, and it can be changed here. Anti-aliasing properties can also be edited for smoother edges and curved lines here. The Lighting tab under Object Rendering allows for creating lighting effects to your models through Diffuse, Specular, and Ambient. Diffuse works very similar to increasing the brightness of an image. Specular adds more shadows to the model. And Ambient shines light to the model, giving it even more brightness. You can also choose between a few default set of effects under Lighting mode, or even create your own by saving them as default. You can also edit the viewport area. First is the fog outside the rendering bounds that can be intensified. You can also get rid of the fog in the drop-down list here and choose None. The other option in the list is Clipping, which cuts the view of the object outside its boundaries like this. You can hide the view boundary, page background, navigation cube, triad, and load 3D models at 2D zoom levels. The visualization section contains editing tools for colors displayed when selecting and highlighting objects, and tools for displaying bounds of parts and assemblies. The assembly selecting color is the color displayed when selecting an assembly. For example, on this engine twin sleeve object, where most parts are made into an assembly, nearly all selections will be blue, as that in the color chosen for selecting assemblies. Part selection is the color of a selected part, which you will see most often. You can edit its color by clicking the drop-down list here and either choose between the standard colors or hit Other, which will bring you to the coloring window where you can customize even further. You can also change the color of the object you have highlighted under Highlight Color and customize its colors the same way as the others. The boundary options are referring to this rectangle prism when objects are highlighted or selected, and you can edit their visibility here if you'd prefer. As for the world orientation setting, this is to help orientate the object easier with the navigation cube viewpoints, as we explored in the navigation tool video. Note that under 3D Properties, you can also edit a part's color and opacity by selecting them and coming back to 3D Properties to edit their settings here. In the individual part 3D Property settings, you'll also be able to see the user properties of the part selected, its name, as well as its by list here.